from its Cybertron, and now its residents shall witness its dismemberment. Rise, my podcast. Serve your new master well. All hail Unicron.
Well, hey everybody! Welcome back to another episode of All Hail Unicron. We are on episode 13. I don't do the Oscar thing because, I don't do the age thing or anything like that because the Oscar's a lot better than I am. But I want to thank y'all so much for coming and, stopping by and listening to us three, which we only had three this weekend, or this week. Oscar is, he's fighting crime, I guess. I don't know. He does. Yeah, he's Justice. Actually, man, that's a long ass movie. God.
Justice Linustis.
I was like, man, I almost dropped my pants and just start pissing on the floor because it was that long. I was like, God damn, man, this is the end. Come on now. Anyways,
Oscar lives in Florida, as we all know, and that place is just fucking crazy. Like, you'll never be done delivering justice in Florida. So.
What I want to know, Matt, is why do you take your pants off to pee?
I don't know. I show my butt when I pee. When people walk in,
you like to have extra space around the urinal.
Yeah,
so you just make it really...
Well, it teaches people not to get by you because most of the time they don't want to. You gotta have that. When you walk, have you ever taken a piss like 5 or 6 urinals, and then you get your one, and you're supposed to do if nobody comes in, you're supposed to do the separate space in between. But do you ever have anybody just walk up and piss right by you?
Oh yeah, and they go, "Let's go, Brandon."
But it's just weird. So I pull my pants all the way down and have my butt out, and that kind of freaks them out, and they separate me.
You better watch it. You might attract the wrong customer.
That is true. Somebody might like, hey,
hey, get away from me! I'm trying to pee. Stop it.
Oh yes. Speaking of violations, my dog went and got his shots today, and they stuck the finger in the booty hole, and yeah, he didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Free of charge.
He's like,
you were like, why'd you do that to my dog? They're like, it was fun.
He's 7 pounds overweight too, but he don't look. I mean, pugs are always big, but anyways.
Bullshit. Honestly, when your dog is overweight, you can tell when a dog is overweight. Your dog does not look overweight. They look like overinflated footballs.
He's stout as fuck. I mean, I don't think he's overweight either, but I mean, he is, but he just doesn't look to me. I don't, he's got a lot of skin. Most of the time pugs have some extra skin around their neck area and stuff and everything. So that could be some of the weight too. But anyways, so we got 2 people here with me also. You've already heard them. Justin, T2R6, how you doing, fella?
I am living the dream.
Awesome. That means you're getting Transformers every day?
I'm mostly living the dream. Not completely.
Okay.
But I did get something today, but we'll get back to that
That's
later.
Awesome. Man, I gotta look at it's been a minute. February was kind of dry because of the Chinese New Year, so I didn't get a whole lot. But I got a couple things in. And we also got my back. We got Robert D. He's taking one for the team because he just, he's just old and he just moved kind of awkward and he hurt his back. But he said, man, I'm going to tough it out. And how are you doing, Robert D?
I'm in a lot of pain. My back is killing me from carrying Bobby Skullface.
It happens sometimes,
Yeah.
Where are you carrying him to, though?
I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. We're going for a ride.
That's nice. You'll go on the beach and you can swoop him up and.
Bobby doesn't like the beach.
He goes there though.
Huh?
Then he goes on the vacation there.
He goes I don't know how whipped that guy is. Oh my God. For a guy that hates the beach, he sure as hell goes a lot. I hate the beach too. I just find my wife and kids love the beach. They haven't gone in years. But I always say yes, but we managed not to go for some one reason or another.
Lisa really loves going. My Lisa too loves going to the beach. It's fine. I mean, it's all right.
What I hate about the beach, really quick, about the beach is finding parking. That's really what
really?
affects me in life the most is parking. So like I don't like to go anywhere in Brooklyn. Uber's changed things, but before Uber really became a thing, the fact that you can't find parking, it's like I don't want to fucking go anywhere. You know, out in Jersey, I'm like, yeah, let's go here, let's go there. I got my own parking spot in my driveway, and wherever you go, there's parking. You know, like, but I don't want to go to the beach. You know what it's like trying to park, and like even by the Jersey Shore or in fucking Brooklyn
Jersey
by
Shore
the beaches.
is kind of crazy for parking too. It's expensive too.
It's just garbage. I hate it. But oh well. Anyway, yes.
I've only been to the. I've been to. We went down to Alabama, down the Gulf Shore, and we went to. We've been to Tampa Bay. We went down to Florida for our honeymoon. That was 10 years ago almost. And we went to Tampa Bay to that beach. I've been to. I guess we've been to New Orleans. I guess I don't know if that really counts.
Robert took us to the beach.
Robert took us to the beach.
Was that the ocean?
We didn't go to the beach though. Where we go? We went to
Where did we
the
go?
walk.
You need a fourth person on the show. Get her a laptop and a mic. Let's go.
They want you on the show, Lisa.
Lisa's awesome. She's different than Matt. She's awesome.
Yeah, that's true. No, you took us to the boardwalk, right? Or
We went to Coney Island. Yes.
Coney Island. Yeah, Coney Island. Well, that's not. Is that a beach? I guess
Yes.
it is.
Coney Island's a famous beach.
But we didn't really go out to the beach. We were on the.
We drove there though. It's the same thing. You can go in the.
Yeah.
We didn't. I don't know. Did we go in the middle of the summer? When did you come? No, we went like off season.
Yeah, it wasn't busy at all. I mean, it was busy, but it wasn't busy.
In the summertime, that's when it.
Yeah, we wasn't there in summertime. We was like
Boom.
that was. When did we go? Like October?
No, if you go in the middle of the summer, it's just a shit show.
We wasn't there. No, it was. I mean, it was a crowd, but I remember there was a crowd. We went and ate the hot dogs and stuff, but there wasn't like a whole lot of people.
Matt went to famous Nathan's, the original. That's the original Nathan's restaurant where we ate.
We did. Yeah, it was pretty good. I had a great time. We're trying to go back to New York and everything.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man.
But yeah, let's. I guess we can talk. What did everybody get, Justin? Since you said you got something in today, what'd you get, man?
I did. I got a Netflix version of Sideswipe, that like really nasty bound up. I'm not really sure why anyone would actually want it for Sideswipe, because I saw someone make a really cool custom scamper to go alongside the whatever it is, the whatever the other Netflix show is, War for Cybertron. I don't know, whatever, Pirate Prime.
Yeah, War for Cybertron. Yeah, Siege, Earthrise,
Siege, yes,
and
Siege.
Kingdom.
That's the one. The Siege, Slammer, and Six Gun that they made, and I'm like, that looks fucking cool. So I picked up that Sideswipe, and I'm gonna try to strip the rest of that nasty paint off him and give him a black paint and a new head, and we're gonna go ahead and make him a little deluxe scale scamper. Should look nice. So
cool.
I gotta tell you, that sounds cool. And you know, fuck, 8 years ago, or is it more at this point? When was Transformers Prime out?
Something like
Prime?
that.
Yeah,
2015, 15.
Back then, 9 years ago or so. If I saw this stuff, I don't know if I ever would have gotten into third party because I would have been satisfied. Like the stuff that I see on the shelves now looks pretty good. Like,
I tend to agree with you. Like, I think, like, well, so there's a number of things. Like, I think what's coming out now for G1, G1 stuff would scratch that itch, right? Like, I think MP scratched that G1 itch for a lot of us, and then it's built us into third party, right? Like, because you're like, well, I need this character, and I need that, and I need this. Right. It's like, but like, if you got that Prime, you're like, that's pretty damn good Prime, Like, he's perfectly serviceable, and then you get the rest of the figures that go with him, and you'd probably be happy, And like, another thing for me is like, if Legends existed when all this stuff was in its heyday, I don't think I would have gotten into Masterpiece at all. I'd just be buying all the New Age stuff and calling it a day because it takes up drastically less room. And it looks so good, right? Like, so.
What's funny is back then the Legion class existed, right? And there was another one that were basically Legends, but they were just
Scout,
made. Yeah, but like there was another one, and I can't remember what it was, but I don't know why third party didn't even attempt it. Because they could have. They could have done this years and years ago.
Technically, there was some third party that did it. There was World's Smallest at the time, which they were all like really small G1 toys, and then like Justy Toys came along and they made the Dinobots, which are fucking fantastic, and is the first time I ever was scammed on eBay. They made
did
were like
Astro Train, they did Astro
things
Train,
like that. Yeah.
But they were like true G1
They were
copies,
just really
but
small
shrunk.
G1 toys. Yeah.
Right, but I mean, I
got a
collected.
couple.
Yeah, I collected those Legion class back then. You know, I loved it because you could put so many on a shelf. You know, I mean, so interesting stuff.
But the shelf is big though, too. Also, you had to make the shelf. I think like if you put them in like a regular bookcase.
Yeah.
You'd have to, even if you put them on risers, they're still, you're still leaving a whole lot of room up top. So you have to get custom. I mean, I think you have to kind of get custom made, shells for Legend scale.
Well, that's why back then when I got the Metroplex, the Generations Metroplex, that's when I really started getting a lot of Legends.
Okay, I can see. Yeah, I know how you did it. Yeah, you did you did Bruticus and Superion. You would have them in the background, and then you'd have the Legends right in front. And that's a great display. I think that's a great way to display Legends is with your Titan class or bigger bots like that.
Yeah, it works.
Unicron,
so then you don't have to worry about like shrinking your shelves, because when you shrink your shelves, you can't see the figures. But if you
it gets dark in the back.
They make stepped risers, and I got some going around my like I got my Iron Factory Autobots displayed with the Make Toys Utopia, and they're on stepped risers, so they really fill the space around Utopia, and I'm really happy with it. Unfortunately, it's on a floating shelf that, unlike yours that are on sturdy brackets, these are on like the invisible, and it's not perfectly perpendicular. And I thought somebody was knocking my toys off the shelf, until I realized, they're just sliding off, and the stepped risers are super slippery. They're exaggerating it.
Let me tell you, I had the same thing going on too in my house. I had all my stuff on those floating invisible shelves, and when one of the shelves came crashing down, I was like, okay, this needs to change. So I just bought brackets and put them underneath, and I have not regretted making my invisible shelves bracketed shelves.
Yep. So. Yeah, you just paint the brackets to match your wall, make them disappear, make them match the bottom of the shelf.
I didn't even care. I just bought nice looking black brackets.
A lot of people don't like to see the brackets. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it is kind of an eyesore, but I mean, to be honest, I'd rather them be sturdy and not fall than
everything. What was it from? I think my third shelf was saved, but my middle shelf, like part of it, like collapsed forward, and I lost like every single one of my MPs, and somehow not a damn one broke. I was like, oh my god! And they all just missed hitting my Fans Toys Dinobots, and I was like, this cannot be. These must all now be perfectly perpendicular to the wall shelves.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what would be a great display if you have the room is like you were talking about Utopia, have them in the base mode, and then have the little Legends around them and like city mode.
You know what's funny is contrary to like regular size bots, where it's like you expect the alt mode to be smaller than the bot mode. I feel like with Titans, you expect the base mode to be exponentially larger than the bot mode. You know what I mean? Like to have a base, a Metroplex base, it needs to be really big. Otherwise it looks funny with your Legends on it.
I tend to agree with that.
But as a bot, he's cool just being a big old boy with the robots next to him, because who the fuck knows how big they're getting when they're robots, oh well, whatever.
Yeah. I really like that Utopia. I'm so glad I ended up getting a Utopia, because he looks much nicer with the Hasbro Triptychon than
he's thicker
than the
he's
Hasbro Metroplex.
He's a lot thicker than the Hasbro one.
Yeah.
He's super sturdy. You can tell bots companies Make Toys has made consistently sturdy bots that have survived for years. That Utopia, if I pick him up right now, he's like brand new.
In the news, did y'all see that Make Toys got the purple one? They're doing another recolor of their Seekers.
Stop recoloring your Seekers and recolor the fucking cone heads. And
we're not gonna get anything new from them. They're just gonna recolor shit everything. They got 2 more. They actually have 2 more coming recolors of Seekers too after the purple one.
Mm-hmm.
You saw my? Did you see my post? I said make toys. How more like milk toys?
Yeah,
should be.
They are milking the shit out of it, and I don't.
They're never doing another cone head. Hell no. I bet you they're not.
Yeah. I was hoping they do their. I like their. What was that line with the Optimus Prime and Megatron? The
what was that with the Scott
right
Jetfire?
Yeah, the Jetfire. They had Galvatron and Shockwave coming.
They were supposed to do a Galvatron, right? Yeah.
God dang it! What was that line? I'm looking at the Optimus Prime right now.
And there's like a double barrel Megatron.
Yeah, I love. They were good. They're both the Optimus Prime and the Megatron are good. God damn, what are them things called? Anyways, yeah.
I know some people really like them, but I feel like it was just too far afield for the mainstream third-party collectors.
Well, they would go good now with. They would go with Predaking from King Toys. They would go with some of the stylized stuff. They would definitely go. If Iron Factory was bigger, they would go with some things now that are really stylized.
Yeah, honestly, I'm more attracted to the stylized stuff even more than ever. Like we see, we'll get into it, but we saw the reveals of Fans Toys Blaster, and then you had the Deformation Space Blaster. They're both so G1, and you had that also with Perceptor, with Fans Toys and XTB. You're just like, okay, they're both super tune accurate, and like deciding who you like more is based on price and build, and you're just like, it's like, I want the characters, I want the figure, but there's something about the excitement that's missing. You know what I mean? Like seeing something stylized, it's like seeing someone's artwork in a way. I'm like, I want to see how you see this, and I really like how you've interpreted this. That's why I'm really interested in the Kang toys, and that I keep forgetting the name. The Superion, what company does that? Shit, the
Zeta.
You got that? No,
the DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
Oh, Cross Dimension is what we were thinking.
Cross Dimension, yeah. But I'm super excited to have Kang Toys Predaking like posed with the suit with that. I forgot the name of it. Dream Studios, right? Is it Dream Studios?
Dream Studios. I think so. Oh, I don't know. I have to look it up, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm so excited to see the two because that's like, wow, you know what? This is interesting because they're both Transformers, but you can see how the Autobot one is just super robotic, and then the Decepticon one is super animalistic and aggressive looking.
The almost look real too. The almost look really like real planes.
I'm so interested in that. I just hope they're solid.
I think the first one is finally reaching out to other people. I know it should be coming out pretty soon. So
they the Slingshot.
Yeah.
They were apparently, like, I saw a post by that company just yesterday or the day before where they said they changed the head a bit based on people's comments. That's all fun and good, but how about when you sent it out for an early review? Because I know there was 1 or 2 people that reviewed it already, the Slingshot, and apparently the fingers suck. Like, they're super loose. The guns don't don't peg in very well at all to the palms, and the fingers are very weak. So it's like, isn't that something that you can fix relatively inexpensively by remolding a new sprue for the hands alone and just fix your hands?
Or even just making like some kind of like spacer or something that you can, make to fit in there somehow.
Yeah, it's just like that can make a like, think about it. You got a freaking Slingshot and you love the figure, but he's missing a finger because it popped off and you can't find it.
Mm.
They're going to be replacing it anyway. So I think that's a big mistake. If hey, you're going to remold a head that's
maybe they fix the hands too, man.
Well, you're going to remold a head that's painted, but you're not going to address an actual functionality issue. You're going to just address
and
some
it's it's so
commentary
important.
by a fatso.
Whoa.
It's so important that they go ahead and address these issues now, because this is going to be like people's first experience with this particular company's line of toys. It's like, and
there's somebody.
First one sucks.
Somebody we've already experienced them. There's somebody from their DX9 or something.
Of course, but
like that. Yeah.
We don't know who they are. Unless they come out and say like, Fans Toys is this company, or like Kang Toys is this company. But like, without doing that, like you're potentially thinking anyone buying any of your other aerial bots. Like I feel like you have to at least get 3 of them right, and do them perfect. And then
What
like,
happened
the
to
other people are like, well, at
Crapagonics,
this
man?
point, I'm just gonna get the last 2 whether I like it or not. Like I think Generation Toy Defensor is a perfect example like this. Like from what I recall, like nobody really
still ain't
liked
got
Blades, but at
hotspot.
that point, like 3 of them were out already, and it's like, well, I guess I'm in. So,
And that you see that with Kang Toys, right? Because their first 2 releases were fucking super well built. And if you like the aesthetic, you were in. If you didn't like the aesthetic, you were taking a pass. But then other people started saying, you know what? Anybody have one of these? Anybody have one of these? Because they realized it was super solid and well received. You're going to have the opposite, because if this isn't well built, who cares what it looks like? You know?
I mean, some people don't. I mean, as long as if you could combine it and it stays together, I don't think people are going to care about fingers on one of the bots, to be honest.
I know, but wouldn't you be mad if you lost a finger or 2? Like, man, P10 did that. You'd lose the trigger finger sometimes, right? Remember that?
No? What?
You never lost
NPC? Oh, yeah. No.
I'd be pissed if I lost a finger to my figure. Yeah, I would think that I have an incomplete bot now, and every time I see it, would piss me off.
I know about it, even though no one else.
You just wait for the KFC hands, man. That's all you gotta do.
Don't you miss the KFC hands? Come on.
No. Justin, you get anything else, man?
Nope, just that side swipe that I want to customize. So
awesome. All right, well, Robert, what did you get?
I got the Moon Studios Iron Arm, even though he's not an arm. Why did they call him Iron Crotch? Because he's a crotch.
I wasn't at the meeting whenever they named the bot.
Matt, you have
I got that. I got
there.
People asked me that in the comments, in my comment section. I'm like, why is he named Iron Arm? Like, I wasn't there. I don't have any say in what they called him. Sorry.
Well, you do have say. You just didn't show up.
That's true. I was sleeping late. I'm sorry. My bad.
Not cool. But and
I don't
also
know. They could have named him Iron Crotch. They should have named him Iron Crotch. To be honest.
Crotch Master.
Yeah.
But what else did I get? I had a scare. My Zeta Bruticus. I came home and my Bruticus was. Did I talk about this last time? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you told us about it last time.
I fixed him. I just spent like several hours hanging out in my office finding little pieces. There's a piece of tracks around here somewhere. But I mean, it bothers me knowing that there are like 3 little links of one of the tank tracks somewhere. It bothers me knowing that it's not stuffed in the calf of Bruticus.
Even if you'll never transform him back into the way that he needs the thing, it's just going to eat at you.
He's still missing them tracks.
Mm-hmm. I'm the same way, Robert. The same way.
That's called LCD, I guess. That's what
it is. I mean, it has to be, right? So.
Yeah. You know what LCD? I have a lot of LCD. Like, if I'm pumping gas, it has to be on a certain number.
Like,
what do you
Lisa
mean?
have that. Now I don't care. But
like, it has to be like, what, is it odd or even for me, Lisa?
You don't even know.
He knows it when he sees it.
I think it's even. I think it has to be like on a 0. I always want it on a 0, and if it doesn't, I'm like, so I have to pump a little more.
I was really hoping you were going to say 1.
No, it's not, I don't have. No, that's weird. I don't have 1.
The joke would have been you want an even number.
Yeah.
It's gotta be on 1. Hey, no. Matt.
What?
Matt, what did you get, buddy?
That all you got?
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got. It's been a slow month. I got a lot on pre-order, and I'm like, where's my boxes?
Yeah.
Where's my boxes?
I do too.
I can't wait for Monocrat. Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, that Megatron. Yeah.
Megatunk. What's it called? Oh God, I can't wait for that fucking thing.
Monocrat. I think.
Oh God, that's a beast. You could tell that's a beautiful beast.
Yeah, he's 3-0 size. He's up there with the 3-0 stuff. Well, thanks for asking. I got Fans Hobby Red Buzzer, which is Siren. I think that's who it is. One of the last year headmaster. I got him.
Are you picking up Are you going to pick up? Is that the TFCon exclusive with Chosen Prime or no?
Oh no, that was you're talking about Pyro or Arson.
They have surplus. Him. They have surplus just in cases.
What do you mean? What?
Chosen Prime put a post that they had surplus. They had extra that they didn't sell.
Yeah, no, I got a friend of mine got me that one and the Batman, the MMC Batman.
Mm-hmm.
No, but this one is the car one. It's the one off of who was the last one? Yeah, Ace Shooter. Yeah, Ace Hitter. It's good. I like it. Red Buzz is good. Fans Hobby really does a good job. I love their stuff. I also got Iron Armor as well. And I did get.
Still haven't seen your video. I'm like kicking myself because I don't want to touch this thing, and I heard the constructions are horrible. And I'm just
I didn't transform it, man. Oh mine. I was like, screw this thing. It's not okay. It's not a hard. It is a hard transformation when you start, but especially from bot to alt mode to the train mode, it's kind of like, you remember, I don't know if you ever had the Siege. I'm sorry, not the Siege, but the Titan Returns Astro Train.
No.
Okay, well, the legs, they split and they form the front end and the back end of it, and then you got the middle part. His body is the middle part. Well, that's what he does, but it's a whole lot more. A lot of panels, a lot of. To tab in the leg into the body, it took a lot of force, and my fingers were hurting. But once you do it, just like any other transformation, once you do it a couple times, it gets easier. It's solid. I like it. I mean, it's my least favorite out of them. I love the green one, Iceland. I like that's one of my favorite, the Bullet Train one. Which the next one is going to be a Bullet Train too, the top half. It's weird. I think it's the first Transformer that came to us in the combine mode.
Combine mode, yeah.
It's weird. I mean, it's solid. I guess it's pretty good. I feel it. It's got some hard ratchets, man. It's good for the combine mode, but I think the ratchets are really bad for the single mode, which I don't think a lot of people are getting them for that one. Anyways, but
I noticed the hips don't stay tabbed in because the ratchets are so strong. I just played with it. It's a little bit in combine mode. You know?
The shoulders, when you transform him to bot mode, the shoulders are really hard. They're not good at all. They don't tab in that well, and the tolerances are really, really tight. And the hips, they're really, really strong too as well, which is good for combine mode. It's great. But if you're getting these for the single one or single bots, man, it's not good for it at all. It's really hard. I mean, it's not fun. It's not fun to pose. I didn't want to take pictures of it because it just took so much effort just to get him posed in because the ratchet was so hard. I'm done. So, really? But they all look good together. I mean, he's a big boy, and I like him. I'm excited that the other three are coming out and they look really good too as well. And he's gonna be tall too. My boy Kato, he combined them with the legs, and he's really tall. He's like, I think already right now he's like 16, 17 inches already, with just the 2 legs and everything. So
he'll be Zeta height.
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he'll be as tall as, he might be taller than Constructor, or not Constructor. What's it? The Toy World. Yeah, it's a Toy World. Debbie. Is that Constructor?
Yeah. Toy World Debbie Constructor. Hold on one second. Just pause. Don't get started on the. I just got to go to the bathroom really quick. I took these.
You got a shark?
Just give me a second. No, I just got to pee. Hold on.
Okay. Well, I can tell what everybody I got.
So keep going.
I got a list. I have to look at my list. Let's see. I got Red Buster. I got the Fans Hobby Meg Tyranno, which is their Armada Megatron. I freaking love him. He's awesome. Oh, if anybody likes Armada, they definitely need to get that guy. He goes so well with the Prime. Then I also got Studio Series, the Bumblebee movie. I got the Wheeljack, Ratchet, Brawn, and then I got Studio Series Perceptor from the 86 movie line. And I think that is, I don't know, I got the Nightbird. I think I may have said that last week. I got some Rock Lords in. I got Brimstone, Granite, and what was the other name? Magmar.
Magmar.
Yeah.
The red one.
Magmar is the brown one. Brimstone was the red one with the little face.
Right.
Magmar was the brown one, and then Granite was the silver. I guess kind of silver thing. Man, I know it's just weird. I mean, the rocks transform and stuff, but like I said, in my review, I just said, it brought me back to my child because I used to have them and I would carry them in my pocket with my other mini bots and stuff. And, I'm sure, back in the day, a lot of people didn't have money and my mom would buy those and say, they're Transformers,
Yeah.
because they were a little cheaper. But it was just awesome when I got them in. I was like, it just brought back, my childhood. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
They're really,
I do love that about GoBots, and like, my parents would buy them because like, you go to a store and like you could buy a GoBot for
$2.
like $2
like
or something, like almost
2 or
the
3
price
bucks.
of a Matchbox car,
Yeah.
or you could pay whatever was like $15 for a Transformer. Like of course
Yeah.
my parents are gonna get the
Oh, yeah.
Matchbox car, and like I had so much fun with them, and like they were so easy to transform, like.
Oh, yeah, they just
know,
folded
not-
over each other. They
not
just
that-
folded over and stuff. And
Yeah, not that G1 Transformers are hard by any stretch of the imagination to transform, but like, GoBots had that simplicity of when you were a kid, you could do it in like 2 seconds, and your play
Alright.
time was so much expanded, I guess, is a good way to say.
Yeah, it just felt, like I said, they're really simplistic, boss, but they had a little touch my heart a little bit with the Rock Lord, so I thought it's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to get some more. I want to get some
Okay.
GoBots too. So
I'm back.
I'm really hoping a third party actually takes a swing at some GoBots. I would love to see just someone come out with like, because I think the Action Toys ones, did well enough, but there's certainly room for improvement over what Action Toys has come out with,
yeah.
And I know we've seen like the Psykill and stuff like that, and as far as I know, that MP scale Psykill did pretty well, So like, come on,
did it? Okay.
someone take a swing at these things. Like I think.
Well, actually, I think I saw like the on a display at TFCon, someone took a photo of a prototype that looked like the guy with the drill head. Did you see that?
I did not see that. I'll have to look.
I mean,
What was
it
that?
wasn't.
Is his
It
name
wasn't.
Drillhead? Is it Drillhead? Is his name?
I don't know.
His name
I know which one
is-
you're talking about.
the fuck
A
is
drill
his name?
bit?
Screwhead, I think, actually.
Sure.
There
did.
was.
Oh.
It would look. I don't know any other Transformers besides a cone head that has that distinct shape, and it looked like a drill, and it was tall. The drill itself was pretty long.
Yeah, I
so
mean, he is a well-known machine robo. He's drill robo because that's how they name things, I believe. Like he's a well-known character in Machine Robo, but yeah, I mean, I hate when the things we get are related to like specifically supposed to be Machine Robo. Like someone needs to actually take a stab at GoBots because I think it'd do better than I think most people think it would.
Yeah, I've been looking on eBay for some GoBots and stuff. So I finally I may get a couple. They're pretty cool. Just to.
I'm gonna
those
try
in
to
the
find
collection.
this photo.
Do you have a favorite from when you were a kid that you can remember?
Yeah, it was the vape or Bam.
Vamp. Oh yeah, the
No,
little like he's like
green
a
one.
little scorpion type
Green
looking
alien.
monster thing.
Yeah, the green little alien.
Yeah.
I remember him. I had him forever. And it's not too much. I mean, I want one in good condition. I'm looking on eBay. So you're averaging about 25 to now they do have some in package ones for like $50. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do it, but I want to spend. I would love to get like Psykill, the main characters. Scooter. Who was the red car?
Turbo.
Kind of the Ironhide Turbo. Yeah, I would get those. Crasher.
Turbo is the man. Yeah, 'cause like I have to believe that like, and you don't even need to flesh out a whole GoBots line, but you can't tell me that making like a Turbo, a Leader 1, a Crasher, a
Psykill.
Coptor, and a Psykill would
Yeah,
sell.
Coptor. Yeah. I mean, I think some of the obscure characters would.
I think so too. Like I think you could definitely get like some of the ones that were like special, like feeling like Tux. You could get that. Like I desperately
I'll
even
get the
wanna see,
train.
like,
I had the train.
yeah, like I want New Age to just fucking like remold things that they have and put them out. Like come on, like then
Dude.
they have like GoBot size characters that fucking are articulated. Like it'd be amazing.
I got it. Here you go. I'm posting it. I found it.
I had the water plane. The plane that
Yeah,
I
Water
forgot.
Walker.
Yes, I had him too, and I would love to get that.
Yeah, that is it. Look.
I'm trying to get the picture come up bigger. It's really tiny.
Yep.
Who is that?
It's shitty quality too. This is the one photo I saw that was like.
Is that in TFCon?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
This was posted along with a bunch of TFCon pictures, so I'm assuming.
That's interesting. That
Oh, like
definitely
TFCon.
looks like Drill Robo, not whatever his name is, Conehead.
Looks
But
weird.
it's in Japanese, which is really weird, right?
I don't think
mean-
that's at TFCon, man. I think that was overseas.
No, it
so
says here. Oh, it's a custom TFCon LA 2022 Xavier Cal Customs.
Oh, Xavier Cal, he makes good customs.
Okay, so it's a custom. Sorry,
Someone needs
Oh.
to make some freaking GoBots.
I had Leader One. I had a couple when I was little, but you know.
Yeah, I'm excited. So, all right. Well, let's move on, and we got a couple things to talk about. So, this past weekend was TFCon in LA or Burbank, and they actually had a third party panel, and just like Baltimore, it was surprisingly good. I mean, these last two the third party panels have been better than the last 3-4 years, I think.
Yep.
But yeah, they're actually, showing us some new stuff. So let's see. Most of the stuff we've already seen. I don't want to say most of it, but some of the stuff we've already seen. So we probably won't talk about everything. But it looks like the first thing we got was Bananaforce. This is their Power Master Prime. Bananaforce is non-transforming, and it looks like all they're going to do is put out Optimus Prime because that's all they've done so far.
I mean, it's cool, but to me, I don't know if I want an Action Master or Power Master Prime. Like, I don't know.
I mean, we're just seeing they actually just showed us like some color photos and everything, which it looks fine. I mean, he's a little skinny mini. Now this second picture looks pretty cool with the fire and all that stuff and electricity. It looks pretty neat.
Yeah, but that ain't real.
No. I mean, I think first of all, I think it just looks too
it burns
skinny.
down your floating shelf, Robert.
It looks too skinny to me. First of all, I don't know. I don't think he's. Yeah.
I think it looks like a cool design, and like if it transformed, I might be interested in it. But as it stands, I'm like, well, if it's not going to transform and all that, then I'm just happy with my Fans Hobby one. I'm good. Good enough.
Yeah. Oh well, and like I said,
their
all the
previous
put out.
releases have been good, right? They made
I have
the
no
Fire
idea, man.
Robo version of Optimus.
They've done
Yeah.
a couple. I think they did a Nemesis one. I think they did a Nemesis one. I think, but all they've done is Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
So far.
From what I understand, I think it was supposed to be good. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering reviews.
Kind of expensive, but anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like it seems like they're very expensive for being.
They are. I mean, they're up there in
right?
prices. Yeah, they're up there in price. I mean,
they're well painted and things like that from what I've seen, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like it
I've
should
never-
not be
I've
the
never
same
messed
price
one.
as an actual third-party figure that transforms, but maybe that's just me.
I've never messed with one, so I don't know. I don't probably plan on getting of them, but
Mhm.
no, that's Bananaforce. And then we got HTB Toys, which is half the battle toys.
Uh-huh.
We've seen some of their stuff. They've shown us the looks like the Soundwave and his tank that transforms. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that.
The Soundwave to his tank looks a lot more like I would want a transforming his tank to look like, but
Yeah.
Isn't
I need to see more
Megatron
than the
also?
sketch, right? Like,
Isn't Megatron also becoming a his tank?
yes.
Yeah, that's the crossover for Hasbro.
Okay, well then we know for sure that Soundwave will not look like that because the whole fucking tank's supposed to be on his back, isn't it?
Mhm.
Or is this going to make Megatron look bad, where this actually his cockpit is his chest, and then there is no giant backpack?
Well, this is a drawing, so I mean, they can make a drawing look good.
It's hard to say entirely, but I could see how you could make the Megatron look bad. Yes, like you could have, like the front part of the his tank be something that folds to the sides or something like that, and then like the waist drops down in front of the cockpit and spins around to reveal the Soundwave buttons. Like you could legit make that Megatron look bad, but yeah, it's hard. Like you can't give them too much credit that they made cool looking drawings, right?
Right,
So,
exactly.
Yeah, and then they got. I'm thinking this is Vamp. This is their
it's Hound as the G.I. Joe Vamp, and this is
Yes.
where when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, see, like, this is kind of the point. Like, you can't take that drawing and say it's going to be badass, because, like, when you look at this Hound is Vamp, like, the tires on the shoulders look not great.
Yes.
The actual shoulders of the bot hang down fairly low. The waist is weird looking. Like, the legs and feet
And the portions are
weird looking.
really... the feet, it looks like he got stairs.
Yeah,
for feet.
like, even the head sculpt, like,
And the
I
feet
can
hollow.
see down
Long
there,
and strong.
but it doesn't look great, you know? So...
I think now the vehicle mode looks good. I think they're going more for the vehicle mode, to be honest.
Yes, and the vehicle mode looks pretty damn awesome, and the fact that you can kind of get in a 3 3/4 figure in there, like, it's a little bit tight, but it kind of works. Like, that is kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, I heard as the designer for them,
Bobby Steelface.
Bold Forms.
Who?
Really? Both forms?
I'm just kidding.
No, they're not. Now these are the guys who are making these. I don't know. We talked about these, the little micro transformers, what you can see in the picture 12. They're making those small, really small, non-transforming little action figures that go definitely with your Titan class.
Yeah, the little
stuff.
like chibi type robot things.
Yeah. So they had these on display. I thought they were selling them on display. Go, stop. God.
Oh, it's interesting. I didn't notice that they had them in like the little like capsule toy type.
Yeah.
But...
I think
like the quarter machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you get them at the quarter machine. Yeah. So I don't know if you could buy. I don't think you could buy them at the thing. You may. TM Reviews, really good friend of mine. He got the Bumblebee. I think he's going to be reviewing him. But I don't know. I know they were on either pre-order or you can buy them or something. I thought you could buy them at the show, but I don't think they had them done yet. So they're pretty cool. I would definitely love to have some of those little small figures for you're like your Titan Arc or something, or Metroplex, or definitely Unicron. That would be pretty cool.
The only thing is, I feel like the aesthetic wouldn't work with most of the figures that I might use them for. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but that's the only thing that
I think that
back. I definitely think I'll pick up like one of these, like if they make it Jazz, I'll be like, cool, I'll pick up Jazz because
they'll do Jazz. They'll do Jazz. I think they're doing all of them and everything.
Oh yeah,
and then
it's an easy way to do it, and they don't have to transform, so they're cool.
Right?
It's an interesting product to make.
My question is, how much are they? Do we know?
It says $20 a piece. Some of them might be a little cheaper. Some might be a little more expensive. I don't know.
Okay, so why would you get these? I guess aesthetics, but they are kind of goofy looking proportion wise, as opposed to spending a couple extra bucks at a Dr. Wu, which are the same kind of size, right?
Yeah, you're not spending a couple more bucks, man. Dr. Wu's going up in prices too, man.
Mm.
Their Seekers are up there a little bit and everything. So
I'll tell you why, Robert, because these would look great with your little Waterhead Baby Metroplex and stuff.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now they also showed us Nanobots. I guess I don't think they transform. I think they're I don't think they transform. They're like Legends of Cybertron. Remember those Legends of Cybertron things that did transform? They're kind of just little Action Master. Yeah. So these are I can read it. Golly, they're 6 millimeters to 40 millimeters tall micro piece Action Masters full of detail and fun.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
Is that what we were talking about? I'm
sorry.
I
thought so too. I was a little confused.
Okay, they're called Nanobots. My bad. I will move on. I am so sorry.
They kind of look cool next to the Arc, though. That piece of crap Arc
Yeah.
that I really don't like. They look kind of cool coming out the back there. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they really look good next to Arc.
Yeah.
Icon 3D Labs, they're making the, Fuck Your Couch, Fuck Your Table. They're making turtle stuff there. Now, they also are doing a upgrade kit for Grimlock, the Studio Series Grimlock, where he has a throne. I love the Sharkticon kind of shoulder pads. You get a crown. Now, they were at Baltimore TFCon as well. I got to talk to them for a little bit, and they were really nice and stuff. So I think they had prototypes already out for this. I got to touch the throne and stuff, and it's pretty cool. But I do love the Sharkticon kind of shoulder pads. That's pretty neato. So you get a new sword and all that stuff and everything. So, and they're also doing a chest plate for Robot Paradise Soundwave.
That looks good. That looks kind of
It's
good.
pretty cool.
So, I just want to kind of double back to the Ninja Turtle stuff. Like, it's interesting that we have these 3D or these companies that are focusing on other IPs than Transformers, and they're showing up at TFCon. And it's like it's just kind of weird, like the TV and the table, and like I don't know. I guess they're scaled for.
I think they're scaled for
NECA
Turtles. I think that's what they're
I don't
scaled.
know which turtles that is. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, but like none of it really. Without you telling me it's Ninja Turtles, like nothing about it really screams Ninja Turtles, right? Like maybe the TV a little bit, but I don't know.
I heard them talking about the book. It's kind of they're looking, the books or they're holding up the TV. I guess I don't remember. I guess that's what really happened. I guess.
Yeah.
And stuff. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't have.
I'd have to go see the couch and stuff, but just does not feel like it looks like a couch that's in the sewer or anything like that. Just I don't know. Whatever.
It looks clean. It looks clean. It should be all ripped up and stuff and everything. So.
I feel like there needs to be other accessories before the couch and stuff because like I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm the wrong type of collector. Someone's probably all over this, but like my Ninja Turtles are all standing in front of that custom turtle van that I had Chris Pinkerton make. Like I don't want my turtle sitting on a couch watching television in my
well.
Not while it's nice weather outside. Get outside.
Some people might want it, but I do like.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe
like
I'm the wrong collector, but
I love the chest piece for which I think that's available to purchase. Is that chest plate for Robot Paradise Soundwave?
Yeah, that I like. I think that's cool.
That looks really nice.
So.
So moving on to Iron Factory, which they just showed mostly. We've already seen this. Their Sea Spray, which I'm really looking forward to that one. He should be coming out soon. They have a G2 Sandstorm, which is another Seeker or Conehead. So I'm excited for that. What else they show? I think the rest we've already seen. The Drift.
Sea Spray's cockpit has a koala face.
Oh, I can see that.
What is it? Cock and balls or cock and balls?
And I like that Iron Factory was just like H tank
like
hold my beer. H hovercraft.
H hovercraft.
Dude, I'm really excited for. I love Beastcomber. Powerglide is good, and this one looks. I'm really excited for Sea Spray. I love the harpoon gun.
I'm not getting any of these Seeker repaints.
I will. That's a good. I mean, I like Seekers. What's this Lockdown? Lockdown looks really good too. I'm excited for him. In the 79 through 80 something. I love the car mode. Looks really good. The paint looks really that red and green. Wow.
That looks badass.
I think I'm gonna have to buy a Lockdown from them. Like, yeah.
You should.
Like, I mean,
you should.
I'm not
scary
into
character.
Samurai Line or anything like that, but like I feel like Lockdown is that like Transformers animated character that's transcended his fiction, and he can look as weird as he wants next to my
that alt mode looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. That car mode looks really. You can see the paint. It's got some nice sparkle to it.
Look at the fenders. He's got like two like devil heads or something.
Yeah, I really like that.
Crazy.
That's good. I'm excited for that. We got Prowl, and we got Blue Streak and Silver Streak, and we got those. We've already seen all the Grimlock.
See, this is the thing though. They're going all in on the samurai thing,
yes,
right?
They are.
And that's what this is really telling me. It's like, oh, you're doing the Datsuns again. All right. So you've abandoned your Cybertronian kind of IDW thing, haven't you? You know what I mean? Because they did the Datsuns, but it was like IDW.
Well, I mean, they still got Sea Spray. I mean, they're still doing different. I want to say they're doing. I want to say 90% is going to be the Samurai, and then because I mean that's because you got Lao Kaiser coming up. I don't think that's a Samurai series. He's going to be the kind of the IDW kind of look. Brawn and Outback, are they the Samurai? No, they're not the Samurai. So I mean, I think they're doing. I want to say like 90% Samurai now, and the 10% regular.
I'll tell you though, this Prowl doesn't look. If it wasn't for the kanji on his doors.
Oh yeah, it doesn't stand out as Samurai.
This is just. It looks like they redid their Datsun mold and they found a way to get it into a line. That's what it's telling me.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm
and,
getting
and,
it.
and then they went ahead and they made the animated Prowl, and just
That's a
they
little nice
reused
little
the,
nod.
the
I like
mold
that.
and just kind
That's
of
pretty
made it
cool.
the same way because that more fits the samurai line than
Right.
G1 Prowl. So.
Well, I mean, like how New Age did the Beachcomber, the Cybertron land. That's a nice little nod. I mean, it looks good. It's really good. I mean, I like the mold, but the paint and everything looks good, and it's a nice little nod. So, to give a nod to animated Prowl like that, that's pretty cool. I like it.
I agree. The only thing is, like, I hope, and Iron Factory, if you're listening out there, I hope that if this doesn't sell, that you're not like, oh, people don't want animated toys, because I feel like, for me personally, like Lockdown, I'm 100% in on, because it's like
animated.
Yeah, it's like animated Lockdown, right? Like, but transcend animated, and then it's like this, like, don't really want this. Like, I kind of want him to be like a sleek, skinny motorcycle.
I think he looks
guy,
good. I love the blue. That blue really looks nice with the gold and the kind of.
I agree.
Is that black?
I just don't want him to be a car. So. Maybe
that's true. But it's a nice nod. But I mean, are y'all in? Is anybody in for the Grimlock? I like the Grimlock.
The Grimlock looks cool as shit. I'm not even in on this line, and I'm like, maybe on Grimlock because
that looks pretty badass.
Looks really badass. They really did the samurai to him, and I think it works so well.
Yeah,
I kind of hope they do I hope they do all of them. To be honest,
it's like that plated armor. It just fits both modes.
And the fact that it makes these like big plated shoulder pads and like the change to his head, but he still has the crown, but it's a samurai hat.
This thing is badass. I hope it's big too. I hope it's big.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting loud.
The only Dinobots they did were the Dreamwave ones, right? That's all that they did.
The War Within.
The War Within. They did the tanks. You're welcome.
I missed that one. I wish I would have got those. Those are going for a lot of money.
They're not that good, man. I mean, they're kind of.
Well, I guarantee you, if they do, if New Age, Magic Square do some Dinobots, they'll go down in price. I think a lot of people will try to offload them just to get the real Dinobots.
They're just not well articulated, and they're just kind of a pain in the butt. There's not very much excitement to them.
Did they come in? Do you have?
Yeah.
Did they come in around the area with the Blitzwing? Because Blitzwing was kind of a crappy one for them.
I don't know, but I remember we saw the prototypes in Charlotte for these Dinobots, and then it was like a year later they came out. It was something like that,
They came in a 5-pack or something, right? They came in like a 1-pack.
Yeah.
I wish. I don't know. What the hell was I thinking? I missed out on a couple.
It was because back then we haven't popped that cherry yet where you're spending that much money on Legends. And they didn't let you ease it in. They just made you buy all 5 at once, and it was a lot of money.
I started late with Iron Factory. Luckily, I get into Seekers. I think Starscream at one point was going over for like $250.
Yeah, they're very expensive. They always sell out. Iron Factory sells out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because they're great. I want the Laukaiser. I don't have any interest in Laukaiser, but I still want it. It looks pretty good, in the renders. But. And then they got the little the Starscream, the Thundercracker, and the female whatever cosplay ones.
Wait, what do you think about Ironhide and Ratchet?
Let me go back. Where is Ironhide and Ratchet?
They're with Drift and Ratchet. I don't particularly like the looks of them, but they do exude the samurai look to them again. But I feel like if you're on the shelf, I don't know if I think that that's Ironhide and Ratchet. I wouldn't. If I didn't know that they were doing this line and I saw this, I'd think that they were little samurai robots and not necessarily equate them with Ironhide.
I like the weapons. I wish they would have found a way to get the tires off of the legs like that. Maybe tucked them in somewhere because they're just sticking out like that.
One of those flip around tires where it flips into the back of the leg.
Could have been either sit on the back, that would have been fine with me, or they just would get out of the way because they just look weird, like they just got tire ankles.
This is challenging, and I'm no designer, but I am a customer, and I would say, what I want to see with this, you're doing the samurai line, like Grimlock, you say, well, who is this? You're going to say, oh, it's Grimlock, and it's not just based on his colors. There's certain cues, over the years of certain designs of him that this all kind of fits. You could say the same thing for the Dotsons. Mm-hmm. Who is that? That's Prowl. And what's his face? Is that Lockdown? No. Mm-hmm. Is that Lockdown? Lockdown. Like they all, even though they're samurai-ified, they are also they still catch the
That'll
cues.
work.
You can but you can't just give me a color scheme and a head sculpt and say this is this character.
Right.
Then I'm not excited.
But I mean, and then, well, to say something, I mean, to have all this stuff, I mean, it is a different line and it's different. So, you know,
Yeah.
they want to look different. So you're like, I don't know. I mean, I like the samurai stuff so far, to
Me
be honest.
too. I like it. I just
So,
feel like, but don't you
it's,
feel like
it's something different?
I just worry.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, am I buying this because it's interesting, or am I buying it because I feel this urge to buy their stuff? You know what I mean? So I'm still like,
Man, you know what? I bet some of it is because if you, I don't want to say, I don't think if you miss stuff now from Iron Factory, you're going to have to pay the late tax like you did the earlier stuff.
FOMO.
Yeah, so I think that sometimes you're just buying it just because you may think that, you know, down the line, like, oh crap, you know, I missed it.
Right.
I'm going to pay $200 for this thing. But I don't think with the samurai stuff you're going to have a problem because that stuff's still in stock in a lot of areas, in a lot of stores.
What prototypes are those that we're seeing?
That is Braun. You
Huffer?
got that's Inferno
Who's on the left?
left.
Is that Huffer?
I think
it
that's
looks like
Braun
Huffer, yeah.
and Outback, I think.
And who's in the middle? Is that Prowl?
Oh yeah, Huffer's the left one, the little tan one. The middle one, I have no idea. The next one to him is Inferno.
That's got to be Prowl. I think look at his head. It's got to be Prowl.
It could be. I have no idea.
Look at the wings.
Let me see if it says who they are.
That's not Skids, is it?
I don't know. No, it don't
If
say
is, it
Skids or
looks
anything.
nothing like Skids.
It don't say who they are.
Maybe
I
it's
don't know.
Prowl. But they got the wheels sticking out there. I like the Inferno for sure. And who's on the right? That's what's his face?
I have no idea.
Outback, whatever his name is. On the
Could
right.
be. But that's it for Iron Factory. Then we got Big O Toys. And they showed the Ironhide. I think we talked about him. I'm excited for that. And I asked you, I know you had some mixed feelings about their Shockwave. So are you in on Ironhide and their Windblade, which I really like the Windblade looks. They showed some prototypes of her and she's got some really good paint on her.
I know. Even I'm tempted to get the Flame Toys one. You know, it's not even Katakuri. It's just
the model kit one or the bigger one.
I think they're only doing the model kit, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. I think, did she come out yet?
I don't think so. I haven't seen a pre-order for it. But here's the thing, like with this, if 3-0 wasn't doing this line, then I'd be like, yeah, I'm getting this because I love how they look. But I find myself, wait a minute, okay, hold on. Are they just filling in gaps that 3-0 hasn't done yet, and then they're both going to circle around each other? I'm going to find myself with two similar collections. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, and then, well, what if they don't, you know, what if 3-0 does not do a Ironhide?
That's true. And the fact that they're officially licensed, does their license cover every single character? Do they have to get permission for each one? Is it limited?
I have no idea.
Right.
I think that you'd have to get
question.
some kind of permission or something for each one, right? Like a sign off that you're good to release this one, and that contract is subject to ending anytime, right? So,
right.
I couldn't see them not doing an Ironhide though. I mean, Ironhide's a popular character.
They should
Windblade, you know, Windblade I could probably, I don't know. Windblades, they've done a lot of Windblades. So I think they could, but she wasn't in the movie or anything like that. But
right.
I mean, and 3-0, you know, if you do Ironhide, you're going to get another, you know, Ratchet out of it. So, you know, you won't have to do so much remolding for it. I mean, you have to do a little bit, but not a lot.
I just hope that they learn from Shockwave and just, you know, it's just fine tuning for them, and they could be amazing. You know what I mean?
So what were the problems with Shockwave? Because I didn't mess with it.
Thigh swivel. I think that was the biggest thing for Robert. For me, I didn't have a lot of issues. I mean, I loved it.
Yeah,
but to me, in my review, I really thought it was 3-0, to be honest. I thought it was that good. The thigh swivel, yeah. I mean, after, you know, Robert pointed that out, yeah, it was kind of crappy thigh swivel, and they didn't give him a knee swivel either, so he was kind of limited there. But other than that, I thought he was built well. The paint, you know, he's got that dirty, grimy feel that 3-0 always has.
Yeah.
Now, the alt mode was kind of, you know, they tried, he didn't have to have an alt mode because they didn't have one in the movie anyways. But
Right.
they threw it in.
What I didn't like about that alt mode, the one thing I didn't like about the alt mode, is look at his arm. He has this and I know.
Oh
that
yeah, he had a little pea shooter for
G1, right? G1 Shockwave has a little pea shooter for a hand, but when he becomes a laser gun, it's a huge fucking barrel, and you can see the barrel there on his arm with the pea shooter on it. I don't understand why, for the life of me, they have the alt mode be this huge gun leading up to a little teeny stick.
And it got a BB gun. It shoots BBs probably.
Shit, you know what? Have it removable, and you can store it somewhere if you can't figure out a way to get it in the hand. I mean, that's what kind of killed it in a way. But it's like not. It's still really. They're really good, I think. Bobby,
the scope work was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't care if he liked it or not. That's fine. That's his, that's his opinion. But for me, I thought the scope work was good. I think it was really good. I mean, the scale was good. It just felt good to me. I love the little light up feature. That was awesome. I mean, you light up with his forearm. But other than that,
he only has 2 arms.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Why'd you say he has 4 arms?
His forearm. I meant forearm. Shut up. Anyway, Windblade. She looks good.
She looks good. The only thing I don't like is I wish they'd lose the belly button in the midriff. Like she's a robot. She doesn't need a belly button.
I love those purple blades, man. That looks so good.
Keep looking south, man. She got more than just belly button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. She got a little camel toe going on.
That's unnecessary.
Yeah.
That's pervs.
I mean, ultimately the design looks awesome. It takes it away when you're like, let's sexify her like she's a human being. Like, let's not.
Am I crazy? We saw more photos in this online. There were more images, and I don't think they were drawing.
They showed a prototype of her.
Yeah.
The paint looks really good on her.
The paint looks better than this image. The paint is better than this, and the alt mode was pretty cool.
Yeah. If you see that, I haven't seen that. So send it to me later. I'd like to see it.
Okay. And then we got Planet X, and they're giving us G2 Grimlock, which that's no surprise. I've heard this one is pretty good. Robert, you got this guy, right? You have the original, right?
Yeah, I love him. Love him.
They say it's really good. The transformation. They said the transformation is kind of crappy, but other than that, he said it's really, really good.
You know what? It's like just like what figure was that? The Iron Arm. The word with that was if you use the instructions, that's what makes it horrible. And if you just put the instructions down, it's much easier. This guy was like that. This guy was like that. I just said, fuck this. And I put the instructions down. I'm like, let me just do this myself. And it wasn't fast, but it wasn't like so frustrating where I was like, I hate this thing. I was just like, okay, this is challenging.
You were enjoying
it
out.
Yeah.
You were just sitting down and just,
I think some people got some bum arms on them. Several people broke theirs, but luckily,
Some people,
what do you want?
Some people are hand
both those Moon Studios train bots I have so far have been situations where I'm like, if I just put these instructions down, they're not that hard.
Right.
I'm like,
the 2 leg
more
modes
complicated because
the 2 leg modes are not
instructions.
Them are fun transformations. The 2 leg modes ones are. To get him the Dark Knight to get him into his leg mode is kind of a pain in the butt, but. Both their transformations from bot mode to alt mode are pretty fun, really, to be honest. They're not that bad. But, this is supposed to be out in June, July, so if you like the G2 stuff, this is for you.
I hope they G2 all your Dinobots. Didn't they do all of them?
No, this is the first one.
This is a new.
This
is a new one, like a new
different scale. That's right, isn't it?
And this the aesthetic too is comic book.
Yeah,
that's what this is. Like they did do the Dinobots, I believe.
Yeah, because they're the ones who did like Kalis and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
Did the Planet X ones combine?
No, but those are the video games Dinobots, and these are this. I hope they do all of them. Jesus Christ, I really hope they do.
So I should get that down. I should get this Grimlock then.
Yeah, you'd love him. He's huge and he's gorgeous. Both modes. He's gorgeous.
How much is he? $25?
It's not that expensive. It's certainly not like Fans Toys.
Well, Lisa's listing, so it's $25.
Oh yeah, $25.
Then we got.
Even better, Matt. 15.
15.
You know what? He's free.
He's free. Then we had. I think we've seen this before. Is this? This is Who is this?
Planet X
Next
Star
Nemo-
Saber.
Is this Star Saber? Okay. I thought he was out already.
Was it Victory Leo? Is that it? Is that what they're showing? The Victory.
I think it's Victor Leo, the tiger
Hold on.
or the lion, whatever.
Okay, hold on. Because didn't it was Planet X that did Victory Star Saber.
Yeah,
Was
they
Leo?
put they already
I
put
don't
their
think they did
they already
Leo,
put
though.
their.
They
the
didn't do
Leo is
Leo.
the new one. The Leo because he's in gray and everything.
All
So
right,
they did put out their Star Saber already.
right. So this is
So-
Victory Leo and Victory Saber now.
Okay. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks okay. I mean,
Yeah, it looks better than any other one that came out before. Better than the Flame Toys, I'll tell you that. Fucking hate that
it'll
thing.
probably stand up. I mean, I like the combined mode with just the tiger. You know, is it a tiger or is it what is it? I think
That's a lion, I think.
It's a lion. I like just
Leo.
the lion head.
Yeah, the lion.
The lion head just right on his chest, and then you got his hip skirts, and then you got the platform shoes, and you got the 80s woman's working shoulder pads.
You can never believe a word that guy's saying. He's always lying.
I think it looks okay. I didn't get the. Did you get the Planet X Star Saber?
No, and I wish I did. I wish I did because it looks good and people love it. People freaking love that
Did
figure.
it really?
Yeah.
Wow, I missed out on it.
Oh.
There's another one that came out that I missed out on too. And I like in hindsight, I'm like, I kind of wish I had that.
Yeah.
Oh well, it looks pretty
It
good.
it came out at the same time as Flame Toys, and I was still loving Flame Toys. You know, I swore them off, but I really want that hot rod anyway.
This one's
and I
cheap.
want that, and I want the Windblade. Yeah, this is cheaper.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I was perfectly happy with the KFC Star Saber and all that, or the Masterpiece Star Saber and the KFC
Yeah, Master Star. Yeah.
Leo, you know, and I'm like, but as I've gone, I'm like, they're not as great as.
No,
like,
they
haven't held up.
They didn't hold their value. They didn't hold their fun.
Yeah.
Whatever. They didn't age well. Like this weekend, I watched. I got side eye. I watched Beastmaster and Kroll. I loved those fucking movies as a kid. I mean, I watched Kroll so many times. I wanted that damn weapon so many. I mean, I looked on eBay if there were any replicas, which someone made one. I was like, I'm good. But
And you want one of those horses?
oh yeah, dude, man, I wanted a lot of stuff, man. I watched it, and then I watched it again this weekend, and yeah, 40 years later, they did not age that well.
I know Krull's special. It's Krull. Krull's the alien, not the weapon, right? If I recall, and like his, oh my god, whenever they showed him, you could tell it's just a guy in a rubber mask, and they were trying to just do bad special effects to make him look all trippy.
Dude, and I watched Beastmaster, man. I mean, just the acting alone, and then some of I don't know, it was just wow.
When I
But
was
I
a
used to
kid,
love it, man. I loved them.
Those bat things freaked me out when I was little. Those skin things that would fly down and wrap their wings around you.
Oh, the alien things, the crush you and yeah.
From Beastmaster.
Yeah. The ones that defeated or helped the Beastmaster to win. Yeah, that was the witches. They had great bodies, but then they had all the the jacked up mask or whatever, and it was just weird. I mean, yeah, it just didn't age that well. And then every time I saw the black guy, I kept seeing from Coming to America, McDowell's. Every time I saw him, I was like, that's the guy played McDowell, or was it McDowell from Coming to America?
Ow.
That's that guy. Damn, he must have hurt his back.
I just moved. I just tried to move.
All right, we'll try to get this through. Fans Hobby, we got the Flame Breaker, which I think this is the toy of this is Hosehead.
Yep, this is
Justin.
Hosehead.
Okay. So it's going to be a different. I'll probably get that. That's a good mold. I like that mold, so I'll probably get that one.
It's kind of exactly how we thought it would be, right? Like they're just going to go ahead and put some gray on him and call it a day. So.
Yeah. And then they got
toy, right? It's like literally the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a recolor.
But wasn't the other one red?
Yep.
Yeah.
Except
this
that
I think
has
this would be a
gray
darker
versus
red.
white.
It might be a darker red too. It looks like a darker red, but and then Pyro, what we was talking about this, or Arson. This was the exclusive, which I'm gonna get that guy.
This is Hot House.
Then they
Don't
show.
make me want a hot house that I can tear the wheels off of.
Yep.
Then they showed their combined mode of their Energon Prime, which I'm excited for this guy. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Energon, but man, they did
I'm in
so.
on this Prime. Like, I like stupid combiner primes.
Yeah, dude.
I'm in.
If their Armada, their Prime and their Megatron's good, I'm excited. I hope they do the Megatron from Cybertron because I love that car mode. So I'm excited for that too. I hope they do Starscream too.
How big is this?
Oh, he's big. He's they put him up against. I think he's about the same size as Megatron. I think from Armada.
Mm-hmm.
What? The combined mode?
Yes, he's not as big as Armada. I don't think he may be. I don't. I have to go back and look. I don't.
No, but I'm saying his combined mode is the same size as Megatron.
I don't know. I don't know for sure.
I thought I saw a picture. I'm thinking about it.
I have to. I think there are pictures out there where he's. I think he's. I don't know if he's as tall as the combined mode with Armada Prime, but he's close. He's up there.
I thought that Megatron looked like the fans hobby Megatron with the giant shoulders. His shoulders came up to Prime's head, which seemed off.
It is. It did. It does.
So this combined mode's got to be huge.
It is. I just forgot which one. I forgot which one he. I don't know which one. How tall he is. I'm sorry.
You're getting it, Justin?
Mm-hmm. I'm in.
Robert
this was
would
one
get
of
it,
the
too.
primes that I got when I first got back into collecting Transformers. Like, oh, this thing looks kind of cool, and I picked it up. Like, he's not very cool.
It's
Actually,
Fatimus Prime.
he's not
man.
bad combined, but separate.
It's
He's kind of
Fatimus. You gotta call him Fatimus
super
Prime.
Fatimus Prime.
Wait,
He's got a
but
belly.
the Prime recently came out, no?
This Prime, no.
What are you talking about? No, this is color renders, man.
Okay, so I'm confused. No, but I see I didn't know if they had. I thought they had done the Prime. They've shown it a long time
They
ago.
did Armada.
Mhm.
They did Armada Prime.
This one they have
Now-
shown this picture a while ago. Yes, I don't
Okay.
think
Well,
we've seen him combined.
This is the
We've
first
seen
time
him.
color.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen him.
No,
Just
they've
in
shown
Fatimus
they
mode.
showed him combined. They shown everything, the playset and all that stuff. Everything. They just haven't showed him coloring. So this is digital coloring. This is kind of this was the new thing they put out.
So what are the limbs?
They're
So
like
the limbs-
droid.
Yeah, they're
or
like these
something.
little drones that are stored in his
Yeah.
trailer.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
combine them. You put out his arms and you just slide them on over his arms and then you slide over his legs.
So one
So
thing
now
to
we
keep
got-
in mind is that Power Rangers was kind of like at its peak when this particular
Right.
series had kind of come out to be a thing.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Oh,
actually,
was
this came out after Power Rangers was kind
This
of dominating the market. But like any thing
Robert's gonna
that
get this and
tries
love
to
it.
imitate it, it comes out later.
Well,
Robert's
you're-
gonna get his first
you're-
Energon Prime.
You're telling me, okay, it's
I'm telling you anything, man.
it's a core bot
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
4 drones,
Mhm.
and then you look
Yeah.
at the first image, and he has a drill hand and a funky elbow, and I'm just having PTSD flashbacks from the Power
can
Core
switch 'em out, too.
combiners. I know,
Mhm.
but I'm
You
like
can
Power
switch them out
Core,
too, man.
Power Core combiners.
That's awesome that you can also switch them out too, just like the original toy. That's
Yeah.
pretty.
So,
I like it.
so
NBA
that
team
second picture
looks
is
good.
probably the way I would have them because I like having the traditional hands.
Yeah.
So I would probably I don't know the helicopter may go on the leg just to fold up the bar there.
I think I'll do the one. I think I'll do the drill as one and then one hand.
Hmm. Yeah, I could see that too.
And then,
So I think it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it. I gotta just go double.
If it's
check
good-
and make
if
sure
it's-
that I have it.
if it's anything like their Armada Prime, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
It's going to be fun. The playability, you also got the playset. You can use it as playset. So you can also, if you want to, probably you can, put them together with the playset of Armada Prime and all that stuff. So I don't know. It looks cool. I mean, it's kind of weird that we're getting stuff for Energon right now. But Energon's been out for 15 years, more than 15 years. So I'm fucking old, man. Anyway,
Yeah, it's not a young IP at all.
Then we got this company called Fans Toys. I guess they put out some decent stuff. So we got Recorder, we got Blaster. So they went back into the drawing boards. I guarantee, I bet they put this out as Robot Paradise.
Well,
Just like their Soundwave.
I know. I know why they revealed this thing. They revealed this thing because they're trying to stick it to Deformation space. I thought we were going to see Takara release their blaster or like tease it. I didn't think of Fans Toys doing their old move. Like you're releasing a toy soon? Boom. Renders. Or prototype.
But I think Deformation Space, theirs is going to be out within, I guarantee, well, it's already been shown. They already showed the package. It's going to be out within a week or two. This one is not, I don't see this is the day of light until next year.
I say 2 years for this.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty unfinished.
So
currently.
I think Deformation Space is going to have they'll at least have a lock on it for 2 years.
I agree.
I think you're right, Matt, but I think Fans Toys doing this does one thing, and there's going to be people out there who trust Fans Toys, and they'll be like, I'm just going to wait. There's going to be people who are going to buy both, but there will be people who most definitely will not buy Deformation Space because Fans Toys is coming, quote unquote, is coming.
And I think they'll be wrong because I think that they did a really good job for their Seekers.
Oh yeah, this is just a bullying tactic. They do it all the time. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's Fans Toys MO.
They're trying to just take money away from the competition. I wish they didn't do it. What?
I don't think it's going to take a lot of money away from Deformation Space. I think a lot of people are going to take the Deformation Space one. I mean, it may. I don't know for sure.
Well,
now
I think
tapes
you're right.
look better. Now the tape, now Ramhorn looks a whole lot better than the Deformation Space one does.
Look, I love the comic head. I love it. I love the comic head on this blaster, but. I think you're right. I think people are willing to spend the money on Deformation Space and wait 2 years. But I think one of the reasons they do it isn't just maybe as a bullying tactic. It's also to stay relevant. It's like, there's some excitement about Blaster. People are buying them. Let's get some attention. And then people keep Fans Toys in the back of their mind all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't think Fans Toys needs to do that. Really, just like I said, I don't think they need to put out stuff to stay relevant because they already have a reputation.
Well, that's how they
are. Third party, I understand that.
They're a good business, right? And the way that they got to where they are now, I see them as, it just reinforces my sense that they're a good business because they're not changing how they operate. You're releasing a figure, we're letting the fans know we are too. We're taking attention. We're riding your coattails for attention. They've done that all the time, and that's what's kept them in the forefront in addition to their product. But I think it's a good business practice ultimately. Why not tell people?
I think their tapes look decent too.
Yeah, I actually think these tapes look really good. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of the Fans Toys tapes in general. I think I think the Ravage is decent, the Laserbeak is okay, and the human bots kind of suck, right? Like they could be better. But this, I'll be honest with you, this Ramhorn and this Steeljaw look really good, and I hope that they're better than what they've released already because they look really good,
I hope they don't. I hope that the Rewind and Eject do not use the legs that Rumble and Frenzy use for Robot Paradise.
And I don't like the arms. I really hate the arms.
Oh, the shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they're always. I mean, everybody that makes tapes for them, always their shoulders are always jacked up.
Yeah, I know. I just expected more of Fans Toys, I would say.
Yeah, I mean. Blaster looks good. I'm definitely going to have to get him. Everybody's going to get him. Then they showed a silhouette of Ultra Magnus, and I think they're trying to stick it to X-Transbots. Which X-Transbots I think is definitely going to have theirs out before. I think X-Transbots will have theirs out by summer, more than likely. I think. I don't see this one till 2024, 2025 or something like that.
Right,
if they do.
Silhouette,
if they do it. I mean,
honestly, at this point though, like for season 3 onwards, for like main characters, who are we missing from Fans Toys? Like Ultra Magnus was pretty much a shoo-in. You knew that. Well, we know Scourge is coming,
is
right?
the only one. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's coming.
We got Springer. We've got Cup.
Oh, they're all gone.
Blur.
They're all done.
Yeah. So. Now we got Blaster and we got Ultra Magnus.
If you want to, if you just want to use them as movie bots, you still got like Run Amok and Run About. Season 3.
I guess one thing that's missing is we still haven't gotten any of the I guess Goldbug, but not for like the movie, right? Like but we still could use.
Ultra Magnus was the last one.
I imagine we get a Fans Toys Wreck-Gar soon too.
Well, oh god,
if I had to guess.
we need a Rodimus. We just have a hot rod. We need a Rodimus
too.
But I'll tell you what though, this tease of Ultra Magnus is a double tease because if they're doing an Ultra Magnus, and we know they've teased Prime previously when they were teasing a Perceptor, and you had him on the bed and it was a silhouette with a question mark. Now you got Ultra Magnus. They're doing Prime, obviously.
I don't want another Prime.
I can't imagine. Like,
Oh,
I would prefer they do not do an Ultra Magnus that has a Prime core. I would rather they don't do that because, like, I think you mentioned it, Justin. Like, you'll have a more solid, stable, well-built, well-designed, well-proportioned bot if it's just all-in-one Ultra Magnus. You know,
that's
just
not
like
me. That wasn't me. That's probably Bobby. I'm a
Bobby.
big proponent.
Bobby wouldn't think that far into it.
I'm the big proponent for making the white bot because I feel like it's just part of Ultra Magnus, and I think you could make it. I think it can be done.
But here's the problem. It's going to be scratched up. Like getting a painted Fans Toys Prime into armor.
That's going to be jacked up.
It's going to be jacked up. Like, that's one thing we all know about Fans Toys is how the paint can scratch.
Well, then they need to do like DX9 did with their Rodimus Prime. They made it all-in-one.
Yeah.
And Fans Toys need to make it all-in-one. Like
MP did it. MP did an all-in-one.
Right,
Takara.
Yeah.
But why? But the fact is, they're showing this Ultra Magnus, and we know that they're working on a Prime. I think it's gonna be armor. I really do. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna scratch us some shit.
Because the gimmick of this isn't just all in one. This is you get a Prime mold in here, and it does the toy tickles for you. That's why I think you're gonna get a.
But it's cool. We'll see. I'm getting the X Transbox one. I just want, to be honest, if the MP didn't really have that butt flap, I would just probably keep the MP one because it's not that terrible.
I agree with you, Matt. I think the MP one is actually a very good mold still, and it didn't take much. There was like a small upgrade kit to make his shoulders have a little bit more range of motion. Perfect. He's fixed.
I think I had that on mine too. I think I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I think the MP is good. I want to give the X Transbots one a swing and see if hopefully it's one of the good ones. You can't tell with X Transbots anymore.
Was it X Transbots or KFC who put out Citizen Stack? I think it was KFC.
That was KFC, yeah.
That's the same company.
That was Skinny Mini. Yeah,
I know, but it was a satisfying truck mode. The transformation wasn't too bad. It just the proportions were definitely not.
Right.
G1 MP scale proper, I guess.
I always see just Ultra Magnus.
Yeah.
He's a thick boy. He's always been a thick boy, and that I didn't get the Citizen Stacked. I do like the the Siege one is good. It's a good one, and so is the Earthrise one, but that's kind of a chug thing. But they did a good job with that. So moving along, we got Moon Studios, which we were talking about them earlier. Looks good. I'm excited for the two arm bots and the top half of the blue and white bullet train, which looks pretty good.
That guy looks good. That bot mode looks sharp.
Yeah, the bot
I like
looks
the
sharp.
train.
The whole set together looks really good.
Oh yeah, the train mode look like I said. If I didn't want to spend $2,000, man, I would definitely get 3 sets of these, man, because the bot modes look good, the train modes look good. And I think I hope the combined mode's going to be good.
Well, yeah, and you've seen the combined mode here, right? They show it in these pictures.
Yes.
The combined mode looks fantastic too. So
look all of them together, man. On the picture 151, they're all bot modes. Oh my God, that's a good set, man. Look at that.
They look super great. That's exactly how I'd want them on my shelf too. With
I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about Raiden at all. I had no idea. I don't know any of the fiction behind him, but my God, if you love trains, this is just a good set. it's built well. I don't know what Zeta. Man, look at the train. All of them lined up. My God, that is pretty. I don't know. They're saying it's a Zeta, but man, I don't know. Man, this looks better than Zeta.
Yeah, those bot modes are really clean. Maybe Zeta learned and grew.
Yeah,
they got die-cast in them. They never used die-cast.
It still feels Zeta. It just seems Zeta Plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah, Zeta Plus. Look at the trains, all of them together. That looks just awesome.
The only thing I can say is the one arm bot back there, the one that has the tan. I think.
Yeah.
I think he's the arm bot, right?
Yeah.
Or is he
Yeah.
the he's
Yeah,
the
he's one of
Autobot.
the
The blue
he's the
and
right
white one
one.
is the top of the torso, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the top
So
one.
the tan one back there, like they're gonna make him in red, and they're gonna make him Optimus Prime. It's
Oh
gonna be
no.
a convention exclusive.
Are the hands? I guess they're gonna be separate, and I guess they're gonna attack it on or something.
Totally
Well,
fine
Or
with
like
me.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Totally
I'm just
fine with
saying.
me. I don't need the hand to fold out of these bots at all.
No,
Like, you
he's
can
not
get
gonna
away
fold
with
out
the
of
feet
that.
like this because
Fold
you're
out.
essentially just taking the front part of the train and flipping it up, but like, don't fuck it up by making a hand have to be
Dude, look
something
at
that
the
folds out of this.
Look at the
They
back
might.
of him. Look at 158 page. I mean, he
Yeah.
looks clean, dude.
Yeah.
I'm right
I
with you,
hope he's
Matt.
built
Like,
well, man.
I don't know much about Raiden. Like, I know of the character. I know that he's an extremely expensive set of G1 toys, and he's an extremely expensive set of knockoff G1 toys and things like that. And it's like, for that,
Yeah.
it's like, well, I kind of want a Raiden. You know, it's like,
I'll tell you what.
for no other reason than that.
My dad loved trains. My dad worked on trains for 20 years. My dad was stationed in Japan during Vietnam War. I know he would have loved this set.
Mhm.
You know, and it's funny.
yeah.
I know nothing about Raiden, but I just feel the need to get this.
Mhm.
You know, 'cause
Oh,
it
I
makes
do
me
too.
think of it makes me think of my dad. You know.
Now,
Yeah.
I want to be objective here, real quick. And the
About his
only
dad?
thing
That's
that
not
I'm
very nice.
slightly concerned about on when it comes to Raiden, actually, is the range of motion his arms have. Like, none of the pictures show that those upper arms have any real range of motion out of it. Like, in the
But
end,
they're
it's probably
spaced
fine.
so far away from the shoulders, though. From
Yeah,
the torso.
so
Do you think they go up 90 degrees?
I don't think you're getting 90 out of them.
Because I don't see there's an opening in the top part of
Yeah.
the arm or his shoulders. There's not an
Well,
opening for it to go up.
Okay, but look at there's a close-up shot, 3/4 view. I don't see the number. Oh, 163. You look at the tan arm. It looks like there's a gap all the way up to the top of the shoulders. So you'll get at least 45 degrees. That's not the best, obviously,
Mhm.
unless maybe those panels can flip up. You know, maybe
I was
those
gonna
top
say, yeah.
panels can flip up.
Look at 162. Like I said, look at the tan one. That's one you can see. You got the shoulder pad. You know, the shoulder that sticks out. Then you got the arm that comes all the way down. There's nothing. I don't see a gap to lift it.
Okay,
you've
you've got 2 points of articulation on the shoulders. You've got where the biceps go up into the shoulders, but also where the shoulders go into the torso. So I think that's where you're going to get more of a 90-degree-ish range.
Okay, so you think that
I think you'll get
okay.
I don't think
see
you'll
that
get
there.
just like Justin said. I don't think you'll get the full 90, but you'll get about 80-85% probably.
They're going to work under. It's going to look like his shoulder pads are still standing up while his arms are out. Like, look at 163 because the tan right arm, you can see the gap allowing for that articulation.
Yeah,
It should.
I can see that. I didn't notice that. So yeah, that makes me a little bit less worried. I still think it's going to be limited, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be like Transformation Menasor limited. You know?
That piece of shit that everyone loves.
It looks good. I'm excited for it. It looks all the different colors, man. It looks pretty.
Mhm.
It looks pretty. We got Kang toys.
Toys.
They showed. I think we've already seen all the feet transform into.
Oh yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh yeah, that's the little wolf feet thing.
Yeah, they're
I'm
wolf feet.
cool. I'm cool if they're gonna be all silver. Like I dig that because they're almost like drones. You know what
Oh,
I
that
mean?
would
Have
be
to
awesome.
I think.
Right. But then why do they show Razor Claws silver later? What number is that?
That's a prototype, I think.
But it's the same paint.
Yeah, that's true.
Why would
I
you
guarantee-
paint
they'll
a prototype?
they'll probably be painted then.
What
The
is?
wolves. The wolves will be painted. No, Razor Claw, dude. He's gonna be. They've already shown pictures. They've already shown he's gonna be gold and all that stuff.
No, but are you sure there wasn't a Digibash?
He's not gonna just be silver, man. I'm gonna tell you that they're gonna paint him silver. They're gonna paint him gold and all that stuff, just like the other ones, man.
But then why?
Yeah.
I agree with you, right? They would have to follow the color scheme because it's him. But then why are you showing they have him in alt mode painted fully in that silver, even his guns, and then bot mode too. Like this guy's fully painted silver.
Yeah. That's a good
I don't
question.
know. Maybe
I
it is.
do
I
hope
don't
they
know.
keep
Maybe
the
it will be just
little robot
silver.
feet
But
totally silver. That would make sense.
Let me see something here. I know
That's
that
gonna stand out though. I mean, everything's gonna be yellow and was it orange? What are they? Red and orange, or I'm sorry, red and yellow.
But you can't put any red
Red
and
and
yellow,
yellow.
on the feet that are supposed to be silver, right? Like, you can't.
Well,
And
they
it's
should have
like-
done them all black then. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I just sent you an image of the combined mode. I don't think they've actually shown. It's been just digibesses, just like with the gorilla, and the
They
chest.
showed on 175. They showed the combined mode.
Let me see.
Yeah, you just gave us the picture that was it's on there.
Okay. Nay.
That's yeah. They showed last. Was it last year? They showed that this is when they started showing everything was at a show, and they even showed the Legend Scale one too, which I'm hoping they hurry up and finish or start with him again.
How would this look? How would this look? Okay, silver feet, obviously that's fine, but with a silver upper torso, what would that look like? Like, wouldn't that be weird?
Mhm.
I mean, why would they do that? I mean, I could see maybe gold with red accents if they're going to be kind of wild. Gold and black accent, like red and black accents on gold, but
Black
silver?
and yellow, black and yellow.
I don't know.
Look at that sword, man. Jeebus.
I
That's a
hate
big
his
sword.
sword. I like the MMC sword. I don't like the goofy surfboard look. You know what I mean?
Surfboard. Yeah.
Let's
I like
go.
it. I think it looks all right.
Oh God, my back.
I'm
like
excited
that
for that one. I want the Legends
like,
one,
hilt
man.
portion is just 2 axe blades.
That's safe.
Yeah.
Robert, you have the Legends Diebob, don't you?
Yeah,
Oh, I can't wait for those. I want
Oh, yeah.
that one. That
they
looks-
remind me of Zeta. Like just
Yeah.
they are up there with Zeta for me. There's something they are catching in detail, Zeta and Kang toys on the Legend scale that, and it's not a knock on New Age and Magic Square because they never tried, I think, because they didn't need to. They're going too inaccurate. And this is just trying to go like hyper detailed. And it's so impressive by doing that.
I hope when they ever hope they finish their Predator King for Legends, I hope they do Abominus because I think that he would look good.
Oh,
They're
man.
stylized would look so good with Abominus. And I'm hoping that maybe Magic Square or New Age will do Defensor, Computron.
Matt, you know what I hope? I hope another third-party company does a Devastator. What do you think? Did we
Oh
get
my
one at TFCon?
God. We did.
Oh,
we
wow.
got Vectron Lab.
Why?
Oh, we got we got 2 new Devastators. We'll get to that one, but we got this is NP scale. They've been teasing, they've been showing some stuff, but they finally showed their Scrapper. Is that Scrapper? Is that the first one?
Can we before we go too far ahead of this, can we point out the fact that these are the excavators? They sound like you have like a speech impediment. Hey guys, I'm really excited about the excavators.
This is
Oh my God! Do you think they asked
Ring Hope?
an American guy like how do you like say this word and he had a speech impediment? Oh, that's the next.
They got the one guy with a speech impediment.
And how did they come up with these names? We have like
Ringo,
Rostro,
Ostro,
Shood,
Scud,
Rolo.
Scud. Is that what you
Should.
said?
That's should or Scud. Yeah, that's a Scud missile.
Brachio. He wants a Brachiole.
You know,
I don't know.
Magno, and TFCon.
Signo and TFCon is a bunch of broken windows.
Why is in picture 179 is he shushing us? I don't want to be shushed. I don't
Where's
like to
Rohan?
be shushed.
I like
Don't
how they
shush
have.
us.
I like
don't
how
shush
they
us.
have picture 178 like G1 tune, G1 masterpiece, like colored and not colored. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing different.
are they just releasing and that's the thing is like G1 tune and G1 masterpiece, like they've got some other piece like above the scoop, and like they've flattened the cab and taken off the smokestack. So like, are you making 2 different versions of this toy? And more important, do you realize that G1 masterpiece is intended to be the G1 vehicle modes? Like, it doesn't fucking make sense.
No,
I don't know.
Doesn't look right. I don't know. People are excited too. Like, man, didn't everybody get a fucking constructor? Why are you excited about this?
I think they were giving out constructors like lollipops at TFCon or something. And
Yeah. I'm
They
sorry.
got-
This
they
is
did
not very
repaints.
exciting to me.
They did repaints based on your zodiac sign and everything. What you had for breakfast, they would give you a repaint of like, bacon and eggs repaint, oatmeal repaint. They give you a freaking. Whatever.
One of their selling points is they got a different bucket. You can make it like a 2 teeth, 5 teeth, or 3 teeth.
Oh, I'm
So,
sold. You know what? I wasn't
tie.
sold. I wasn't
Roll
sold
tie.
until you said that. Now
Yeah,
I'm sold.
this is. I definitely didn't know I needed this in my life.
But hey, guess
Wait,
what?
I see one with 5 teeth now. Oh
Hey,
my
guess
god!
What? Guess what? They're making a Megatron though.
Oh, wait,
A
hold on.
BL02. Because
Are they making Megatron or his throne? At this point,
it looks
who
like
knows?
Megatron. It looks like it says no. It's Metatron.
Metatron is from
It's a
it's from,
Metatron.
it's from Facebook. It's a Facebook Megatron.
Metatron.
It transforms into Facebook, and he has what's his face's face. You can swap out.
I don't know, but wow.
The owner of
hey,
Facebook.
Listen,
God, who is the
before you
owner?
get all ambitious, and let me just tell you this, new unknown company, Megatron is the killer of third-party companies. Like, it
Really?
is so hard to do his alt mode right. Like, just get some
No,
experience
he's gonna be a
under your
tank.
belt. Because
He's gonna be a
if your
tank.
Megatron looks like these Constructicons look, like I have zero faith in your Megatron. Like, this is a bold forms move.
You know what? Yeah, this is a bold forms move, and you know it is a wiser like test of the market to see if people like your product for everybody involved, because you can make a smaller figure. People will buy it and see what kind of stuff they should do. A Sunstreaker.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And if it's
Call
garbage,
it Omnigonics. They should call it Crapagonics.
you could be like, "Hey, Crapagonics, I got your little brother." You know, they can hang out on the shelf together, or he's great.
But dude, hey, I'm just gonna tell you right now, X-Transbot said, "Fuck yo Devastator, we got one ourselves."
Of course they do.
And they were like,
Round
"Fuck!"
bites.
They were like, "Fuck, Toy World, we're gonna do 20 repaints too."
Yes, they showed us a G2. Well, they got a youth version, which is the toy version. They got a G2 or a Euro edition. I guess I don't know. That's G2. Then they got a US edition, which is orange. And they showed us it comes with a little stand, like a little broken pieces of dirt, which looks pretty cool. Now,
hold on. Yeah, hold on about that stand. What do you guys feel about that? Because I feel, look, I appreciate it. I think it's cool, but it just makes me feel like, oh, your shit isn't stable.
Yep.
And this was your solution.
We gotta we gotta get you stabilized.
And like the bottom, his hips are probably super weak too. So under that thing is a wad of sticky tack.
Yep. let me just tell you, the stand is cool and all, but like it completely hampers your ability to do anything meaningful with the toy, right? Like you're not gonna be doing crazy poses because now you got a piece of rubble you have to account for too.
This is totally unnecessary. There is. I don't need another Devastator. My Toy World one is just fine.
Yeah, I think, like, honestly, like, even Fans Toys being like, we're going to make Devastator. I'm like, let me roll. Let's make something else first. Like, give me other combiners that I need a reason to come back and get your Devastator
first of all,
later.
finish your first 2 combiners that you have not completed, and then come back with the Devastator.
Like, even then, let's just pretend that Motor Master, or the God damn it, what the fuck are their names? The Stunicons and the Aerial Bots. Let's pretend they were done and they're great. It's like go ahead and give me the Computron. And things like that, and then make me be like, okay, I have your whole set. I will go in on your Devastator because it matches the aesthetic and completes
Somebody
that
needs to make a
collection,
fucking Computron for real. Somebody needs to make a Computron. That will sell. I don't X-Transbots. Fuck your Devastator. Make Computron.
This is fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what, though, this looks better than Vectron Labs.
And now, I like that X-Transbots already is like, and we're gonna go ahead and repaint it, and we're gonna go ahead and make whatever the fuck Scoop.
I like
Scoop.
Name? I'm excited for Scoop. I think that's pretty cool.
I'm more
definitely
likely to
gonna
get
that.
Scoop than any of the other
Dig
things.
Pig,
So.
Dig Pig, just the name alone, Dig Pig. I like that.
Dig
But that's pretty cool. They took this and made Scoop. I'm in for that. We need the little junior Target Masters. I'm definitely in for that. So that's pretty cool.
You know what? I want to give you guys one of these just so that you would have to tell people that Robert D sent you a dig pig.
A dick pic. How long you been waiting to use that one?
5 seconds.
Oh, okay. I like the dick pic. I like it. It
The
looks
Target
good.
Masters look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that one. Then we saw.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that nobody else has actually done this
Done it
already.
this way.
You know, it's like so you gotta believe that like that Toy World's like, oh fuck,
Damn,
you know,
we missed it. We missed
all
it.
this. You're like son of a bitch.
Now we saw. They also showed Pop Lights, which is Surge. Is
You
it
could be
Searchlight?
like, did you get X-Transbot's dick pic? I got X-Transbot's dick pic.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Yes,
like his
that is-
dick
that
pic?
is-
I love the dick pic.
Pop
It's a
Lights
big
is
dick pic.
Searchlight. Yeah.
Is it Searchlight? Okay, so those are the throttle bots, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're getting throttle
Why
bots.
of all things are they like this
Why
one?
they
We need to
blurry?
blur the robot.
I don't know.
Yo, I sent Matt a dick pic, and you know what he did the first thing when he opened it? He smelled it. He smelled my dick pic.
Well, it smelled like cheese.
Anyway.
Or meatballs. Now they blur. Why are you gonna blur out the bot mode, but you don't blur out the?
You
car
know
mode?
why? It's because the bot mode kind of looks like shit right now.
An hour later, it was unblurred, like on Facebook.
Was it?
Oh,
Okay.
was it?
It's so stupid.
Well, it's pretty cool. I mean, hey, you know, X-Transbots is giving us stuff that we're not gonna probably get from other people. Omnibots, Run Amok and Runabout. Whatever the spy. We're getting the spy too as well.
Wait, the Sprite bots, is that the Omnibots?
No. The Autobots are the Melloway ones.
Okay.
We're getting a punch counterpunch too from them too.
What are the Sprite bots?
I said spy.
Spybot.
No,
Spy-
this says
the Spy
Sprite
Bot.
bots. It says a member of Sprite bots.
Oh
What
yeah,
is
that's the Omnibots, or not the Omnibots. The what the fuck were they called?
Throttle bots? The throttle bots?
Throttle bots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think they're going to give us a throttle bot combiner too?
Oh God! Who made the throttle bot combiner? That was
Toy World. That
Ugh.
was the first true parts forming combiner third party. Was that Toy World Throttle Boss? That's what I call
Wow.
Throt Lord.
it.
So there you got different heads for him. Now we're also getting a. Is this their punch counterpunch? Or
No, this
who's
is
calling it?
they're
Nightbeat,
doing
Nightbeat.
a
Oh,
Nightbeat.
Nightbeat. Okay.
Which okay, but I mean you've already been beaten to the punch on that by one that's pretty damn good. So
Counterpunch.
okay.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. They got
Me
the
personally,
G2.
I'd like to see you do other things before you do these, but or do.
But they're doing a
Nightbeat
lot of
again.
things, Dustin. They're doing a
Yeah.
lot of things.
The
man.
throttle bots
think-
I'm down with, but I hope your robot looks better than what the blurred robot looks like. And I
I
don't
hope so,
really
too.
understand why for a third party panel that you're revealing things. You're like, here it is. He's still gonna be all blurred and stuff. But whatever. I'm not your marketing person, so
Yeah.
I'll send you.
I'm surprised they had because they didn't show anything
It's right here.
at Baltimore. They didn't show. They showed everything on their own. They didn't
Here.
show anything at Baltimore.
Here, I'll send you the unblurred image. It
Okay.
just went on Facebook. Like they fucking released it at the same time. It's
So
so
they're
stupid.
also the G2 trailers coming in March.
Yeah,
The
that's a weird
Elegos
decision. And the robot mode needs some help. Like I'm interested in throttle bots, but like when I look at that and I see all the back end that's folded in there for that hollow chest thing, I'm like, I don't think this looks great. And like I don't know.
Who's MX10 Premium?
No idea.
Well, their Elegos they're releasing their Cyclonus. Oh, I bet that MX10 is their Scourge. Are they releasing Scourge again?
Maybe it's
Nah.
Cyclonus. Maybe that's why they showed all the heads.
Well, no, yeah, they are. Elegos is their Cyclonus,
Right. Okay.
and he's got some new heads and some others. I don't know why they're doing that, but anyways, I don't know. X-Transbots, Mastermind Creations, MMC. Which a lot of people. I love some MMC, man. I'm upset that I missed a lot of their stuff, but this was their exclusive. This is the
Basically the
Batman-
Batman thing again they re-released.
correct. Yeah, the metallic blue is more of the kind of the Adam West kind of a Batman.
I wonder if people who got that Batman and were like, yeah, were like, you fuckers.
Oh, he actually come with a cape too. I got him and I got Pyro coming to me. So, but he actually does. They didn't show him wearing a cape, but he does come with a cape. So that's pretty cool. The metallic blue looks really nice too.
Next
it's a
year-
good mold too.
Next year they're releasing the Batman Forever repaint.
Oh no, they're gonna do a Joker probably. Somebody's gonna do a Joker. This looks good. And then we got the Grifter, which was Hubcap, I think is what he's called.
Mhm.
Yeah, I passed on this one.
I almost thought about buying this because it's like, oh, hubcap. That'd be a cool way to experience the Ocular Max version of this mold. And then I was like, but I already have, I think, the X-Transbots one. I think I'm good. You know? So,
I think they did the blue one was
Glyph, yeah.
Baltimore was that one? So
They need to just go ahead and get a bumper out. And let's call it a day. I don't need another hubcap. Someone's already made hubcap. This would have sold better if it was remolded a little and made into bumper. So
yeah. Anyway, and then the Dimensions Bridge gave us Eris Armadon.
yeah, what the fuck is this?
This is Armada Megatron as that female, which I like the Eris. I think she was good.
Is this Wokatron?
Yeah, this is like some shit that you see in your dreams. You know, like that's fucking scary.
You don't like it? I think it looks alright. I don't like the cannons on the hips kind of thing, but
yeah, well,
I mean
it's
kind of a nod.
chest, right?
Actually,
you know?
well, no, it's a pretty cool nod to the Armada Megatron.
Hey, Matt,
so that's what she is.
Matt, look, you can tell that she's.
I don't want your dick prick. I don't want your dick prick.
You can tell she's woke. Mm-hmm. She's got a full bush going on.
It looks like a penguin on her crotch. Two eyes on the side and a little.
And he's happy. He's like, "Yay! I smell fish."
I like this. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I think it's a cool homage to Armada Megatron as a female.
People are really excited about this. I mean,
well, did you not get the? Did you get the original or the other one?
What
Eris?
No.
No. This one, the Dimension Bridge, the Eris. They already put one out.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Me neither.
They put one out last year of her, and not her, but it's a remold of that one, the first one, Ares.
You're gonna have to send it to me. I don't know.
Oh my goodness!
Send him your toy.
I can't do it right now.
Justin, you get a free toy out of this. Just keep saying no. I mean, send me the toy.
Anyway, that was it for the TFCon panel, which, like I said, I thought was pretty cool. They showed a lot of nice stuff and everything. We'll move on to. Let's talk about Magic Square Detective. Golly,
Detective.
This is Legend Scales G1 Hound, and he looks freaking awesome. He comes with a little cage for Ravage. I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. At this point, I'm just currently wondering, like, New Age, you had no reveals at TFCon. Are you making a Hound? Because I want a Hound, and this looks really good.
Oh, New Age is making one too.
We've seen.
Yeah, they showed it. They showed it at TFCon in Baltimore.
Okay. And it looks just as good. It looks
good.
really
good.
So
I don't need to get this one. I can just wait for New Age and continue down my.
I think you could use the Magic Square one as probably as your Toon one, and a New Age is a toy.
Look at photo 17.
Listen, all I'm gonna say in this moment here is when you make a fucking GoBot head and you got yourself a Jeeper Creeper right away.
Hold on. Look at photo 17.
Why is it blurry?
That's the face a baby makes when they're crapping their diaper.
Is he crying?
No, he's pushing out a turd. He's crapping. He's like,
it's blurry. I can't see. It's really blurry. Hold on, y'all talk amongst yourself. I gotta find that picture. I know I have. I don't know if I've deleted a lot of stuff. So
he didn't tell us to talk amongst ourselves. He told us to talk about ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, talk about yourself.
So my back is killing me. I don't know how much longer.
You need to go see a doctor. God damn,
I saw a doctor.
Man.
Prescription for.
No, you didn't. You told me last time you threw your back out. We talked about it. You said you wasn't going to go see a doctor because you know what they do. I'm like, you need to take your punk ass to the doctor.
I have a very close friend who's a chiropractor and another one that's a doctor. They took care of me.
Well, you need to go see them again. Then shit, they didn't take good care of you enough.
My back is just fine.
Yeah.
I would get hit by a truck. I don't want anybody to listen to my podcast history. I'm saving that MRI. I'm saving that MRI for that one truck.
Nice.
I like that Magic Square's using this as a chance to show off their Prime a little bit more too.
Yeah. When's that coming out?
I think it's out. Show Z had it. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I'm waiting
you'll
for Chosen
still,
Prime to get
yeah,
it.
you'll still, if you pre-ordered from Show Z and they give you a shipping notice and Chosen Primes comes out in a month, you're gonna get your Chosen Prime.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just got my Deformation Space Thundercracker and Skywarp. Oh, I forgot to say that I got Deformation Space Thundercracker and Skywarp too.
Wow.
The
Finally got those
Deformation
in.
Space, they are bigger than the MP, right?
Yes.
Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah. See, that's the thing that gets me is like I'm at this point I'm looking at other companies that are gonna make cone heads before fucking Make Toys does, and I just don't know what I would go with. Like, I don't think the official MP is what I want, and yeah, I don't know. So I don't want to have to redo all my Seekers because I need to get a fucking set of cone heads.
Yeah. Okay. This looks good. I'm definitely gonna get this one. I'll get the new H1. Can't wait for those. So the last thing we gotta talk about, speaking of Deformation Space, we're talking about Blaster. And yeah, he's ready to come out already. I mean, they hid this one really good. Wait, I can't see the page. What is this? I think he gave us a bad.
That's
Yeah,
a
this
bad link.
Yeah. But anyway, they've already
We've
shown
seen
them
the
the
side by
package.
side.
Yeah, they've shown the package. So I mean, I think he's supposed to be released in March. So pretty soon.
Here's the side by side. Let me just send it between Fans Toys. This is Fans Toys and Deformation. Yeah, this
They showed the KFC one too. I think they showed a side by side with KFC too.
The only thing I can say is I think the Deformation Space one looks good, but that tape needs work.
Oh yeah, the ram horns.
Probably no
trash.
more than the regular the Fans Toys ones needs work, but yeah, like when I first saw the picture, like, oh, someone else is making a Legends blaster. And I was like, oh no, this is MP. Like, that's just how simplistic looking I think the ram horn ended up looking to me.
Oh yeah, this looks bad. This ram horn.
Yeah.
This is like a KFC. It just feels. It shouldn't be. You should pay attention. It's like, I think us as collectors, we really put a lot into quality accessories, especially when those accessories, the weapons, the like tapes. Mm-hmm. If you give special attention to stuff like that takes the whole figure up several notches in my book. You know, I don't want 50 hands, 30 guns, 15 faces, 20 heads. I don't want that stuff. But something like this, instead, pay attention to that and make it super quality.
Yeah, like so you know, I like what Fans Toys is doing, where they're planning to do the like cartoon face and then like the toy/comic face. Like, I'm totally fine with that, but like I don't need a face with the mouth open yelling and one where it's smiling, and like two faces is enough. You know, like things like that. So
yeah,
I'm getting this.
But options are always good. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this one, and I'll probably get the Fans Toys one too. But
are you getting this, Justin?
Nah, I'm just gonna hold out and wait for Fans Toys. Otherwise, if it never comes, then you know, even though my KFC X Transbots, who knows what it was? I think it's X Transbot. No, it's KFC, isn't it? I don't know. Whichever one I have is good enough for now.
Yeah, it is. So. It's still good on the show.
KFC. Yeah.
Oh
KFC.
Man, I'm gonna die of a heart attack from this back pain.
Yep. Well, on that note,
okay.
Let's get the hell on out of here, and let's let Robert
Thank
go
y'all
ahead
for
and
listening.
Shoot himself up with some pain medication and hopefully go to sleep.
I gotta take some more steroids right now.
Thank y'all for listening, and thanks Dustmightz for the song and all that stuff. And yeah, we'll see y'all next 2 weeks, I guess. Take care.
Indeed.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Night.